What's good, YouTube? This your boy Snow from Team CGNC. Today I'm coming to give y'all guys a very special deck profile. This deck profile is none other than what you can see on the screen, Tri-Brigade Zoo. I piloted this deck this weekend to a 5-1 finish in Swiss and a split in the finals at Team Net. 60 man's Forbidden Droplets Tournament. Overall, the event was great. As y'all can see, especially if you look at M Code 40's channel, the tournaments always run swell. They always have a great turnout, and prize support is always amazing. Every now and then you might catch me in top, but most of the times I be playing fun decks when I go to those tournaments. But that day, I decided to play a deck that I've been familiar with for a minute since its release in Rise of the Duelist. Love the deck. Finally got its time to shine, and this is going to be my take on how I think how it should be played. Obviously, it's not probably the best list, but it's my take on it. And this is before Lightning Overdrive and before everybody hop on the train. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Let me move these cards out the way. Alright, so first off, obviously, 3 Fractal. You have to play 3 of these. This is the best Tri-Brigade, honestly. What a lot of people don't know is this card also sends from field as well. A lot of people think you just need to use it as a hand trap. You really don't. Sometimes you can just summon it, especially against Dragon Link. Summon it, attack into the seal, if this is your only normal summon. Obviously not your only normal summon, but this is the best to trigger off the seal or bait the seal. You normal summon, they have no other choice but to bounce it, and then you can just pitch it to activate the effect from hand. And if it do go through main phase 2, you can just send it to grave and go from there. So this card is very versatile, and especially with Tinky on board, it becomes a 2K beater. So you have to play that card at 3. Next, probably, if not the best Tri-Brigade in the deck, Nerval. Nerval is the Searcher, and it's a level 1, and it's a wing beast, so it meets all the requirements, even to going into some more Link. This card is just stupid. Sometimes you may get to those situations where you have a Farragut. Farragut have to special this out of hand, and then you make a barriers. Then you make what's the name? The Ancient Warrior do off the effect, and then you link this and Farragut off into some more Link. Obviously, I feel like I kind of fell out of favor with some more Link, but that's kind of another story for another time. So we'll really just talk about it later. Let's just stick to the deck profile. So yeah, 3 of those, 3 kit. Obviously, kit probably is not the best. It's probably my least favorite out of all the 4 main deck monsters, only because all she is just an extra name. Sometimes she does send certain stuff that you need in the grave to recur or make your plays. But honestly, she's just a normal summon and a extra name to put in the grave to send another name. Basically a graveyard packer. So that's really about it. And 2 Keras. Only reason why I don't play more than 2 is because Keras needs another card to actually be what I want to say viable. It's like a 2-card combo, and or part of a 2-card starter, and kind of don't like that. So yeah, I play it at 2 because if you do open this and don't open like Kit or Nerval, it really does nothing. So that's it for the Tri-Brigade monsters. For the zoo, I chose to play Ram. I mean, not Ram, but Ratpier, Whiptail, and Ram. So I was going back and forth for the week of testing between Ram and Thoroughblade, and I got like I got different opinions from different players. Blake, some more guys at Team Wicked. It's just overall, I just got different opinions, mixed opinions about what the third Zoodiac should be. But I settled on playing Ram, and actually it came up a lot because surprisingly at the tournament, a lot of people were playing Imperm, and having this was just amazing. And sometimes when you just open not very optimal, but you open like maybe Rat or something, you can do the Trident, like the Trident Ram play where you set up Trident and have Ram left for recursion on your turn, like if they attack it or have to pop it or bounce it. Like it kind of makes them have to deal with it because they don't want to, like, they don't know what's in your extra deck, so they don't want to give you more access to zoos. So yeah, I loved it. I'm probably gonna be stuck on those same three once Baron Bloom comes out as well. For the hand traps, so I played a fair amount of hand traps. I played 10 hand traps. So yeah. First, DD Crow, obviously, because it's searchable by Shurag, so you definitely have to play the one DD Crow. DD Crow worked out. So a lot of people told me I should cut it, only because you know, I'm not playing the bird up build, so we're not playing the lure list that searches it. But still, it's just instances where a lot of decks are playing from the graveyard. So once they deal with your Shurag, if they let it resolve and go to grave, you can just search this and it applies a lot of pressure, especially for follow-up type plays. Also, this card did catch a lot of invocations and Shaddoll fusions or Shaddoll targets out of the grave. So I'm going for it. I'm probably still going to be playing this card. This card's amazing. 2 Nib in the main. Obviously, we didn't play 3 because we don't want to brick in case we don't play against combo, but we want to make sure we do have something in for combo. So, yeah, 2 Nib, 2 Lancia, obviously, for the mirror match and for the Dragon combo deck. The card just, it works well. Also, it works well against dinos. Sucks that every time I did see it, I seen it against dinos, but I had no follow-up, so it sucked in that instance. But overall, it's just a good card, especially when you have pressure already on board. So yeah, that 2 Ash. I only played 2 Ash in the main because I don't like seeing multiple. Even though Ash is probably like the best hand trap this format, now I feel like it's in between Ash and Lancia. Both of those hand traps are like amazing, just overall, and they're kind of more high impactful than a lot of the other hand traps. I mean, except Droll, but I just feel like those two just all around hit a lot more. So 2 Ash in the main, 3 Droll. Obviously, we still don't like the dog decks, so we played 3. Thought about putting it to 2 and side the other one, but we just went on to play 3. So that's it for the monsters. For the spells, we played 3 Tinky. Card is insane. It works so well in tandem with Ancient Warrior as well. It's just like a free bounce. So essentially, we have our own version of Seal. Not as broken as Seal, but we have our own version, and this card like literally makes that. This card also literally makes the Appaloosa for 3 and Ancient Warrior combo. So this card is just stupid. 1 Barrage. Obviously, it's at 1 for a reason. It's broken. 3 Desires. I decided to use Desires instead of Prosperity because I feel like my whole extra deck is basically my main deck. My extra deck is used to combat my opponent. So why would I play Prosperities to basically just not I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. But why would I use my extra deck and get rid of my basically my cards to combat my opponent when I could just banish stuff from my extra deck? Because basically my whole extra deck flows anyways. So my extra deck still flows anyways. So yeah, I'd rather draw 2 cards and continue playing. So this card was a lot better. 1 card by the grade because sometimes it hits the Lancia, and 9 times out of 10 that's like the only hand trap that really kills you. Or sometimes a well-timed draw. So put that at 1. Duster because I don't want to lose the back row decks. Back row decks fucking suck. That's it for the spells. Traps, 2 Dynamiscus. This card is like a multi-purpose type card. 1, it deals with a problem, and it also triggers off Kit and Nerval. So this card is like amazing. I loved it all weekend. Kind of wish I played it at 3 sometimes, but 2 worked out fine because you need to play 2 anyway for the trap tricks. 2 Revolt. Can't wait to Barry Bloom come out. I really like once Barry Bloom come out, this card is literally probably the only trap we're gonna really play. So this card, I really can't express how much this card is just busted. Like if you've been playing Tri-Brigades, I don't know why it's just like this card haven't just been in your deck. Like this card is stupid. Like it's wild. 2 Trap Trick, obviously so it can get me to the Revolt, but if I need my other utility traps, then it can get me there too. And 2 Ice Dragon Prison, because just probably like the 2nd best trap in this deck, and overall I feel like this is the best trap in the game right now. So you gotta play it. That's it for the main deck. 41 cards in the main. Sorry about the deck profile being long, but I just wanted to, give y'all guys kind of an in-depth analysis on why I chose to play my cards. So extra deck, 1 Zeus, 1 Trident, 1 Chop, and 1 Borbo. Obviously, those were the cards that I played for Zoo. Now, most of these are self-explanatory. This to make Zeus. This to bring back Ram on your turn 1s. If you do the play Trident because it's Trident, and Zeus because Zeus kind of says F back row decks. 1 Excess Cold Talker, 1 Appaloosa. I did play the Samorg Link. Wish I played something else. Probably the 2nd Fair Jeep. It's probably what that card is going to end up being. Until we get Baron Bloom, then it's coming out all together. 1 of Doom Eagle. Card is insane against Eldritch and Invoke. If you end on this, that Alistair play kind of just sucks. Then you gotta have like a negate, or I mean not a negate, but some way to deal with this before they go into that play. Because once they activate Invocation, if they don't have a Meltdown, or if I even see them use Meltdown, if they link the Alistair off, I'm just gonna banish it. Because there are a lot of people don't read the card anyway, so I just shuffle it back in that deck, not banish. Just shuffle it back in that deck, and then it was like, well, better try to resolve it as much as possible, my guy. If you got it, you got it. But card is very good. 1 Al Mirage, obviously because we want to link off Nerval and we want to link off Kit to start playing. 1 Doubled Dragon. This card is insane. It's our version of Seal. I did play 1 Fighting Dormdall. I felt like I needed extra utility against back row decks, and this card does it. It's basically a Scrap Dragon, and if they kill it, they let me get I mean, well, and then if I kill something by battle, then I get I get one of my banished Tri-Brigade monsters back, or Zoodiac cards back. So card's insane. Next we play the one Bear in Bloom. Kind of wish I played two, but yeah, I only played the one for the tournament. One Rugal, and the best card in the extra deck, two Sharag. Once Baron Blue come out, this card is definitely going to 3. This card is probably like the best utility link for in the game, besides like access code talking. In my opinion, this card is stupid. If you had the ability to make it, especially even in Pure Zoo, like in Pure Zoo, I would still like honestly play this card, and just play the Revolt Trap, and gives you outs to Dragoon because it's non-targeting banish. So this card was just stupid. That's it for the main deck. I mean, yeah, for the extra deck. For my side was kind of just like meh. It's just something I just thought about using. So 3 Cosmic, to deal with Schism deck and Eldritch deck. 1 Imperial. I don't play that many spells, so it don't really hurt me as much, and I would want to hurt like the Shaddoll Dogma deck more. So we play that. 3 Judgment. I feel like these could have been something else, but I just played them. Going for especially when if I lose game 1, game 2, me going first, I just don't want to get blew out by like evenly match and all that type of stuff like that. So we played it. Next, 2 Ghost Bell. Really just give me more fodder against the Shaddoll deck, the Shaddoll Dogma deck, whatever, Invoke, whatever. Just give me something else against them. 1 Barrier Statue. Barrier Statue is stupid, insane. I love it. Good card. Though I'm falling out of favor with it, I still sided it for this event because people still have a time outing it. 1 Lancia. Obviously, I want to increase my chances of seeing it in the matchups that I need to see it in, so I put the other one in here. 1 Nib, same reasoning. 1 Ash, same reasoning. We did it all. It's all. We just side in the extra copies for whatever matchup that we feel we need to see that card, or if we feel that card is more impactful in. So we'll side the 3rd copy in. And then basically for the Dragon Link, 1 Alpha. Alpha just works very good in tandem with this deck because sometimes you can just special summon this and then try to go into your plays if they stop it, or you get Lancia or something like that. If they have no negates or you found a way to bait them, you can bounce back all your unused Tri-Brigades and basically bounce their field back to their hand. So this card is insane. And 1 Pankratops. Obviously Pankratops for me going second against back row decks and decks with established fields. You know, using this to attack over something, and then if they, react, then you just chain, and if they don't have a call by the grave, you're gonna pop some more and negate. But basically it baits 2 cards every time. Card's insane, love it. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you. This is obviously what we won right here. 2 droplets. The 3rd one went to the other person that I split with. Great job to him. It was a kid, actually, Colin. Been playing Dinos for a very long time. He managed to go, I think, 5-1 in Swiss as well with Dinos, taking down some big names. And congrats to him. And he 2-0'd me in round 3. That was like my only loss of the tournament. So yeah, congrats to him. Keep going well, kid. You're doing very good. And yeah, without further ado, let me start rambling. That's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully this same deck profile, probably a little shorter, will be going up on Team Net's channel. I mean, not Team Net's channel, but Heart of Packs channel. Once I get the info and stuff like that, then I can also put the link to their channel down below in the description box. But until then, yeah, you guys have fun with that. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'm always open to suggestions. And yeah, until next time, I'm out.